Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 13th, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm kind of in my usual position on the recliner. And gosh, it's been 11 days since the knee replacement. I'm always a little amazed at videos you see of people showing how just, here's the first week, second week, third week, and everything's just going so great. You know, I could fake it and claim that, but that's not true. I started physical therapy, last Wednesday. I went again yesterday. And each time I go to physical therapy, oh man, that hurts quite a bit. And after Wednesday, when I went to physical therapy, I was supposed to be doing these exercises twice a day. And if I did them twice a day, then that night I just was in agony, couldn't sleep, and then I'd have to take those stupid opioids again. It's oxycodone, which is not as strong as OxyContin, but it still builds up in you, just makes you feel awful. It makes me queasy and feel hungover in the morning, all that good stuff. And so I went to the physical therapist yesterday and just told him, I really haven't been able to do everything that you've told me to do. I've done my best, but I've been having real pain issues, and that it's been kind of backing me into having to take more of those opioids, which I really don't want to. And so we worked out maybe a few different ways of doing things that should ease things up on my knee a little bit. And as I told her, I'm done taking opioids. I might not sleep all night. I might be in extreme pain, but I can remember every other surgery I've had, I get to the point where it just doesn't matter how bad the pain is. I just hit a point where the opioids are worse. And I kind of hit that point. So last night I tried to sleep in the bed as I normally do. I had some pillows, kind of propped my leg up, did everything. But, with no oxycodone, and I had been to the physical therapist that day also. At any rate, my knee was hurting me pretty bad. So I haven't done this yet, and I should have done it sooner. But I finally, it was fairly early still, but I just moved out here to this recliner that I'm in, and with a few blankets, slept here all night. And on this recliner, it's what they call a zero gravity recliner. I actually bought it a little over 4 years ago when I had the initial joint replacements. But the thing about being a zero gravity is that it can get your feet just about as high as your head. And when I moved out here, I learned that the bed that it puts on the knee and so forth, all the pain that I was having pretty much went away. Of course, now you're locked into the kind of this one sleeping position. But let's see, overwhelming pain versus, minor pain. I can sleep in this position, and the minor pain is tolerable. So I will probably be sleeping here for a few more nights, and I am off the oxycodone for the first time since the surgery. Last night, totally off. I had one night where I just took one, and I was hoping I was going to get to none, and then due to physical therapy, I was back to taking two. And with that comes all kinds of issues, constipation, you name it. But I seem much better this morning. I still feel a little bit of that opioid hangover, and I didn't take any last night, but it hasn't been quite long enough to work out of my system. But I'm a little more optimistic now that I can find a way that I might be able to sleep and not take the opioids. And like I said, I swore that I was not going to take it regardless, even if I can't sleep. But that's where I am right now, and once again, I'm optimistic. I think the knee is getting a little stronger. When I was at the physical therapist yesterday, even though we were taking it easy, without too much trouble, I got a 93-degree angle on my knee bend, and I think when I was there the first time, it was about 88 degrees. So not much, but, and she checked out how well I was flattening my leg out. She said I was really right on schedule, in spite of suffering and not being able to do all of the physical therapy that she wanted me to do. But again, I fessed up. I told her exactly what I'm able to do, and we worked on all of this. That's where I am for today. Not sure when I'll do the next update, but obviously I'm not doing other videos yet, and I still have 4 kind of motorcycling and other kind of videos queued up to edit for YouTube, but I'm just not at a point yet where I can sit in a normal chair without propping up my leg for 3 or 4 hours to edit one of those things. That's coming. It'll happen. Okay, so something else I should have added, which I'll put in there now, and that is that I'm getting around the house pretty much just using a cane. You know, for a while I was using a single crutch, and I still use the walker at night. That's just because after you've been lying for a while, your knee stiffens up, and I really don't want to have a mishap just trying to make it to the bathroom or get a glass of water or something like that. So I'm still using the walker. I have not used a crutch, just a single crutch under my arm for a while, because I think the cane stabilizes me out enough. So just another quick data point there. Cane might be a good thing to have if you have this kind of surgery.